Hey, welcome back. Today is April 6th, Tuesday, and this is my third post today. And on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how it can potentially affect the overall altcoin markets very quickly. Before diving into Civic token, CVCUSD, and see what has gone on in here, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US. And I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. I've already done a more detailed post on how Bitcoin dominance and price action can affect the overall altcoin markets. So if you guys are interested in seeing that in more detail, do take a look into my earlier post today. But right now, I'm going to run over this really quickly. Bitcoin dominance tells me where the money can be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? And right now, Bitcoin dominance is down about 1.6%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down over 2%. Total altcoin market cap up over 1.7%. Unusual case today where I do see Bitcoin price action pullbacks not affecting total altcoin market cap as much. I do think the calculation here is kind of off though, because the difference between total altcoin market cap change and Bitcoin price action isn't so much. Not as much as I would this down 1.6% is more than what I would expect between these two differences, but I'll take it for what it is right now from TradingView. Weekly time frame here for Bitcoin dominance is still my focus. Now I'm starting to chart falling wedge patterns on this time frame here for Bitcoin dominance, and do take a look into the last 2 times this has happened. Bitcoin dominance does break to the upside, okay? Now, when Bitcoin dominance breaks to the upside, that is not as ideal for the altcoins. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside, okay? Because conversely to what we are seeing today, where we do see the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, right now, total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin price action. Conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the upside of that, I will usually see Bitcoin leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. Something to be watching out for here on the weekly time frame. Okay. Bitcoin price action, there has been bearish divergence for quite some time. The safer signal here to tell me that the bearish divergence is done playing out would be a higher high on the price action chart, along with a higher high on the RSI, comparing to the last RSI reading here of just about 75. Some bearish signals on the monthly time frame here as well, including overbought RSI reading and bearish divergence. Not something I lose track of, because do take a look into the last few waves here when Bitcoin did get into overbought territory. And this is on the monthly time frame. One data point on the monthly time frame is 1 month. If Bitcoin pulls back at any time, it could still have an effect on the altcoins. Just an unusual case today that it does not. Okay, that bearish effect on the altcoins will usually be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. Let's go over to CVC. Take a look and see what has happened since last time. Go from the monthly time frame down to daily, which are considered to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we're currently about 85, so in overbought territory. That's 85 out of 100. Weekly time frame here, we're currently about 78 here, so still in overbought territory, just not as much as the monthly. Bearish divergence could be playing out right now. Okay, whenever I see bearish divergence, it more often than not can signal a pullback, and we are getting a pullback right now. If we do get the safer signal for me to actually look for to tell me that this bearish divergence is negated or is done playing out would be if we see a higher high on the price action chart along with a higher high on the RSI. 3-day time frame here, we have been having bearish divergence for quite some time. Okay, not something I lose track of in case if it actually does play out. Okay, and very similar thing could be said here as what I said on the weekly time frame about negating bearish divergence or seeing if it has played out. Okay. Daily time frame here, we're currently about 62 RSI reading. And if the price action wants to make a higher high, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 77 to negate bearish divergence. And on the 3-day time frame, we are also in overbought RSI reading, in overbought territory as well. Now let's take a look into what has happened since last time. Since last time, I did say there was an ascending triangle pattern. Okay, measure target out of that pattern was about 82 cents. Price action got as far as about just right under 80 cents there before pulling back down to about as low as 57 cents here. Okay. Now let's take a look into what could be going on in here. Let me also say this. I have also updated my fib levels to reflect a bottom here of 26 cents and a top here of just right under 80 cents. So these are the new fib levels. 12-hour time frame. On a shorter time frame here, I'll be talking about this because we don't have enough data on the higher time frames starting from the daily. On the 12-hour time frame here, I do see a falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge patterns are, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, a bullish pattern with a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside by the absolute apex of this pattern here, okay, let me adjust it to the very tip point. If it breaks to the upside by the absolute apex of the falling wedge pattern I have here, the measured target would be about 73 cents measured targets. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance or resistances I'll be looking for would be this referring from this past group of wicks right here. So at about the 63 cents to even the 60, about 6. So just from this group of range right here, about 63 cents to even up to 67 cents. I could say that's a range to be looking at for. Okay. Follow up by about, which is pretty in line with the 67.5 cents fib level area. So this range up to this fib level area, I could expect resistance 70 cents. So pretty tightly, pretty dense resistance there, okay? From about 63 to 70 cents. Followed by about 78 cents. That'll be coming from this past wick right here from this 12-hour time frame. Key support immediately would be about the 60 cents fib level area. If that does not hold, the 12-hour 21 MA would be short-term support. Currently, it looks like it's pretty in line with the bottom trend line here. If that does not hold, I could potentially be looking to about the 50 cents to 55 cents, okay, where I could see the daily 21 MA, the blue line, a fib level area about 53 cents, and the past resistance from that ascending triangle pattern about 55 cents as well. So the zone from about 50 to 55 cents will also be the next levels of key support and seeing if they hold. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this pattern to go towards its measured target. minding some of those resistance levels I have pointed out, resistance levels or ranges I have pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks below this bottom trend line. It looks like that would take into consideration of breaking the 12-hour 21 MA. Then it would be about the 50 to 55 cents range there, where there's quite a bit of support from the daily 21 MA, the fit level area, as well as the previous resistance from that ascending triangle pattern that could be acting as support now, and seeing if they hold. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.